All right, we are live, and tomorrow we have the Major League Balatro playoffs. So we're gonna do some practice for that to some extent. Starting off with probably just like a white stake Zodiac deck that's Doc's home turf. So let's see how big we can make the number go with a Zodiac deck run. I think I probably want to prioritize working towards like an idle style game plan. That's generally better for the multiplayer matches. Let's see how it goes. All right. Suits don't look great. We are on white stake. Well, we could probably just go flush here. Unfortunate. Oh, welcome, Zeno. Zeno, I was serious that if you qualify this evening and have time after stream, I'm down to hop on comms for some gold stake working. Good luck in your match today, though, Zeno. Either of these is kind of fine. I think I'd probably take the Lusty. Especially if we're, like, PvP brained. Nice. It's your weakest deck for multiplayer? What are you, a spy for Dr. Spectred? Why would I tell you that? Probably black deck, though. Doc won't play green? Don't I know it? What do you think I'm gonna pick? That is a tool that is at my disposal. No sixes. Time is the matchup. It is in the title.
Well met.
Brain damage. Thank you for the prime. Good luck with that sleeping. 8, 11. We just buy this. I'm gonna be honest with you, I kind of hate this immolate. But I've already done it. I think the money was too important to pass up on here, and similarly in this spot. I don't know if we can even, like, reliably make heart flushes anymore. Maybe I should have at least tried.
Well met.
Unreal, thank you for the prime. Delayed gratification is way too good on white stake not to play towards. Now that said, I killed at least one of the sixes, right? Let's hold those for a second. I think we probably want the riffraff. Which might mean getting out of the lusty. Possibly even the oops. 12 spades, 12 diamonds. I kind of like going diamonds over spades because of the potential for rough gem.
Well met.
Seth, thank you for the prime. So I think we go like this. Probably just gonna sell you. I think I'll use Venus for now. Kill you. Wow. Okay. So we're just carrying around an ectoplasm for a bit. I need seed money here. Probably need to get out of oops. I think normally... It's not bad. Just as 6 cents fuel. I think normally I wouldn't buy this pack, but in PvP I think you always buy that pack, right? And then immediately get disappointed, but we'll just get more 6 cents value out of it. I do not get 6 cents value here, though.
Well met.
Although, this is probably 800, isn't it? It'll be really funny if it isn't. JJ, thank you for the 3 months. Harris, thank you for the bits. Let's go Halos, what's your favorite team? I really want to know. I am a Giants fan and have been for the majority of my life. All right, we could return from whence we came, which is hearts. Could make 5s or 2s if we want to go hacking.
Well met.
So named. Thank you for the 5 months. Could just go full diamonds. Kind of like making this 9 into a 2. Since we got out of the oops, I don't know if I want to, like... No, it's probably still correct to try and go hearts. Again, if we're practicing for PvP, it's just too good not to.
Well met.
Krillis, thank you for the prime. And Drop the Mic, thank you for the bits. What's your favorite non-Balatro roguelikes? Maybe Risk of Rain 2 and Rotato. Just looking for those 6s. Didn't find them. Dusk, thank you for the bits. Welcome to the stream. I almost spilled the entirety of my coffee. All right, I like the half Joker better than the Mystic Summit right now. The Perfect Tone, thank you for the 2 months. 1 strength.
Well met.
And Lou, thank you for the prime. I like the double magician here. No, thank you. Probably would take that glass card. If there were an actual match going on right now. Do have 3 6s remaining. Egg. Okay. Onk is pretty good if we can find, like, a real Joker. What do you consider that's different when playing PvP versus solo? Quite literally everything. Like, the game is just completely different. I don't know if we take this death, but like, well, I have to choose something here, right? So it's probably not the Onk. It's easier to get copies later. Double Ecto Erosion. That would not be good, because then I'd have 2 bad Jokers. And 0 other Jokers.
Well met.
Let's go another king here for now. Brewster, thank you for the prime.
Well met.
Ghost Rider, thank you for the prime. I don't think I want an Earth that badly. It's probably worth. It's an extra shop slot. Probably buy this as well. How many 6s are left? There's probably 1? 2. Thing is, I really would like this business card. So what's the build? As usual, it's on the screen. Very nice. A Deja Vu would be nice, I agree. I think we can greed for 1 more. Like, it would be very good to get a Deja Vu, so I think we can greed for 1 more before we get out of the 6th Sense. Might as well. Could be 2 more. This isn't even worth playing, to be honest with you. Well, maybe it was. I've underestimated it. Got a fair number of levels in 3 of a kind to carry us through this early stage. $13 now? Probably worse than extra money here. I don't know if we greed for the 6 here. Oh, just don't call it a greed then. Oof. What's your opinion on the best deck for Endless? Ghost or Plasma? I mean, it's not an opinion. Plasma is just, like, better. Because it essentially squares your score. I think the current format of multiplayer favors kings too heavily. I don't know. Alright, goodbye, Riff Raff. I think you could say the same about just like playing high score runs as well, right? So it's just the nature of the game right now with the jokers that are available. Yeah, exactly. The game favors kings.
Well met.
For jacks. E-Shake, thank you for the 4 months. That last 6 might be difficult to find, but I'm committed to it. Oh, I found it. I probably should have thrown hands to try and get jacks available to discard. Uh-oh. Hopefully this is enough. It might not be. Okay. That's kind of a sketchy round. I need to fix my deck better. I still do have a 6, right? Yeah, I have one more. Maybe we should have bought the voucher. Definitely should have bought the voucher. It's just a missequencing. Discarding 8s. No 6. We're seeing anti-1 plat in a multiplayer match. Not in a multiplayer, but when I had like multiplayer installed and was... We just need to hit that queen. Or a jack. When I had the multiplayer mod installed but was just doing single player, I did encounter it. I also like encountered an anti-1 wall, which is a little nasty. I don't think I have enough queens for that. Okay, well, that's nice. At least we can get out of the 6 cents now. Reading the mail-in rebate explains the mail-in rebate. I think that's the 3rd one in a row. Sucks to suck, I guess. One hand type. Could be a problem. Kiernan, I give you the membership. It's not really what I want to go for, but probably grab it. Start taking Plutos. This would be better for PvP, but we're not doing PvP right now. I don't know how badly I wanted to break that glass, but we've done it. More money. No red seal.
Well met.
Get by with this. Ruby Doobie, thank you for the sub. Appreciate that. Glad you're enjoying the content still. Jake. Play full hand again, which is nice. The goal is to get as strong as possible as possible as fast as possible. Yeah, essentially. But we've already kind of failed in doing so. Anti-6 is way too slow for a build this week. That was not a good roll. Wait a minute. Are we dead? Do I have to play high card here? To keep the kings around? Yeah. Let's play this one though, so that we can get the money. Yeah, getting those levels in the high card as we saw them was a good idea. Should probably just pivot to putting the high card in the telescope. Smiley face probably saved you there? Yeah, but like I wouldn't have made the play towards high card without the smiley face, so... Nice. Also nice. Tough one to start. Yeah, this has not been a strong start. But I think I would have just taken different lines if we were like actually in a match. And that's fine. I think being able to identify those deviations is important. Really hate these aces. After watching this all happen the entire game, I mean, we knew that was the... I mean, I literally said that when we got it, that was going to be what happens. I don't really have an opening to, like, use the Ecto at all. I haven't since I got it, but it's still worth hanging on to. Also haven't found a red seal. Oh, that's pretty good. Also very late, but... Do I have to re-roll this? Maybe we just want to die. We're hitting like 30k per round, right? So we die if we continue that. 50k? Like, we didn't one-shot this blind, did we? That requires me to... Well, I do have one additional king. I don't know. This run is kind of trash anyway, so if we die, we die. Which does look very probable here. Turns out, in order to get value off of the Baron, you need to draw your kings. I think we have to play the 3 of these to try and get a better chance at hitting the 1 remaining king in our deck. It might even... Well, no. We missed, so we die. I mean, again, unless we get a lucky shot. But this is predictable. The 9 would have saved, you know? I mean, we're already doubling the score, tripling it.
Well met.
Like, my high card level was at 5, right? And... No. It wouldn't have been that much different between the glass and the base card. It's like, again, exactly as I said it was. I said, I'm not going to dig into that because a lot of the same people telling me to risk it are the same people telling me that I should have done something differently after I correctly predicted that we weren't strong enough to win. Probably wouldn't live next ante anyway. I already beat the required numbers to beat ante 8. So that is incorrect. Oh, Zayna. 2 pair? I'll farm that. There we go. I kind of wanted to keep the flush around because we do need to make like a real hand other than 2 pair, right? It's probably just this straight. Gets us 3-ish hundred. We might be able to sneak in another 2 pair. Two 10s. 3 4s. Cool. High card. I think for the sake of PvP practice, we would just like always take the aura here, right? Let's make our hand. Preferably involving this queen. Cool. Getting the molt is going to be important here. I wonder if I could have just played the high card with that queen and gotten... I probably could have, right? Red seal, but on a 6. I don't think I like it. Looking for a straight. Gives me sort of a flush draw on the back end. This is maybe a little too greedy. Because I probably do need to make a flush to survive. Uh-oh. Oh, welcome, Murphy. Ooh, okay. I think that was too risky. I should have just played towards the flush. Trying to make a flush and a straight in the same round is not a reliable game plan. Straight flush. Talk about not a reliable game plan. All right. Well, okay. Get the sense I know what we're doing. See what's in here. Good, but wrong timing. Just simply hit the straight flush forehead. Or just hit any flush at all. Jeez. Let's go Jack and 3. So we have a sock and a hackable card. High card, okay. That's what we want to see. Probably also want to see some lucky cards. Four of a kind long term and Jupiter short term. Always greed the to-do list. It's never nearly punished me before, right? Nice. Why did it? I picked the 2 worst cards for it? Hello, my beloved. Holy. Thank you. Alright, who dies? Flush, you can't die here. Maybe it's Droll, Niles. This plays better with the Lusty than the Droll. This might allow me to get a free $4 out of the deal. Wait, no, the Jack. Three of a kind, get out of here. You're bad too. Maybe could have taken the rebate just in case we were able to. Oh, we'd hit the three of a kind. Let's put this here for now. This is guaranteed. Amar, thank you for the membership. Appreciate that. And Pocket Boy, thank you for the bits. I do hope I find Chad too.
Well met.
I don't know if this is correct. GB3. I give it the 3 months. Purple? So unlucky. And Buffalax, thank you for the donation. Okay, we're discarding kings. Nice. I think we'll risk the glass here. Hey, lucky cards woke up. Probably do want to shift towards something that rewards our deck fixing for things other than suits. At the same time, got some decent levels in Jupiter. Okay. Looking for 8s. One more. No more. Well, one more, but...
Well met.
Camo, thank you for the prime. Take a Queen of Hearts here. Sure. Four of a kind and Jupiter. Do Smiley and photo order matter? Yeah, it should be like this. Okay, Flush House here would be a legitimate play. But I think I would just want to make all of these Queen's Hearts. That's the most important thing. I didn't make room. I don't like any of those either. Red seal? Purple seal. I think we take it. It's a little late. A lot of fives. Here. Okay. It's annoying, but inevitable. Does tell me that we need to work on our scoring a bit. Cutting down on cards also helps with our scoring, so. Five queens. I'll take another one. Needle could be a little bit concerning. There's a royal flush. Discard this 9. Fortunately, we are unlocking flush house here.
Well met.
Who's that? 5 9s, thank you for the 3 months. Immediately punished. Looking for jacks. Might as well play towards the flush house since that's the best that we've got right now. No additional jacks. Four of a kind is a better hand than a flush, so we're just not playing flushes anymore unless we're desperate. Okay, well, we're going kings. We have the needle coming up, so I think I might spend down a little bit. Yep. If we weren't on this particular boss blind, I would have deathed the 3 here. Without much hesitation, to be honest with you. I do need to make sure that we don't die here. I don't think there's much risk of doing so. Still probably isn't. We can get away with this. Jessica, thank you for the super chat. It's unfortunate. Fives. More fives. More fives. I don't want to, I've already unlocked Flush House. I don't want to add 5 of kind to the mix. Okay. Happy that that voucher came back around, I guess. Holy. That's a good king. Discarding kings this time? I don't know how much we are, actually. Yeah, we're barely above the scoring threshold as it is. Yeah. And by barely above, I mean not above at all. I wanted that on the red seal. It's a shame. I think this is an improvement.
Well met.
Sebs, thank you for the 3 months in advance. Appreciate that. Yep. I think I need this. We're gonna play the glass instead. Have not found a single level for Flush 5. Egg. I still want the money here. That sun is a little bit tempting. We've done it. Oh, welcome, Hollow. like can't discard
Well
kings
met.
again. Sebs, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. Wow, really appreciate that. You go here. All right. Good hand.
Well met.
Visual sensations, thank you for the gifted subs as well. There's a death in there. Honestly, the flower pot's not an unreasonable take here. I'm about to have 4 of those Red Seal Wild Kings. Whoops. There's our strength. Oh well. My God. I shouldn't have bought that yet. There we go. Nice. Ah, my old nemesis, huh? We meet again. Holy. I don't know if we'll have it in one hand. Let's try for it and save our discards. The red seal with these two kind of does a lot of the, yeah, that was barely enough. Split is underrated. Worst boss together with plant. I think it is frequently worse than the plant. I don't think it's underrated, though. At least not by viewers of this stream. Because I'm constantly ranting about it. Yerp.
Well met.
IB Colin, thank you for the 7 months. I like money. Beats. we jack it here? I could use some more purple. I'll finish fixing the deck. Speaking of. Verdant Leaf. Honestly, I'm kind of fine with breaking that one. I want to get like the non-red seal cards out of here. So if you could die, that'd be fine by me. Thank you. This is good to hang on to for the boss blind. Oh my god. I forgot about that. I've been so focused on like fixing my deck, I forgot we needed jokers still. Actually. Oof. Okay, still not super strong for anti-8, but we have decent deck fixing. We have an Omen Globe.
Well met.
Jake Homie 69. Welcome. Thank you for the 4 months. The Chariot. Let's put you here. The Jake, the one and only, yeah. That's a death. Stupid sexy red card. Okay, we can probably take you instead. Never mind, we take Hugh. This is why we go hearts and or wild cards. Well, that's a problem. Need to hit some money. Please. Please. Already have red seals. We just need to roll down as hard as possible here. Does not solve the problem that we currently have. We're gonna split them over the next two shops because it's just a matter of whether or not we find the like it's 100%. Do we find a luchador here? The Baron wasn't going to be good for us anyway, so we wouldn't have taken it even if we weren't in this spot. Josh, thank you for the soup chat. I'm doing good. Hope you are too. I need to get gold card value here. Cool. Did he just skip a Baron? What the hell? Welcome to the stream. Make glass on hearts. I don't have a lot of hearts that aren't already face cards, though. Generally don't understand Baron Obsession. People don't understand context, so they see Joker that can be strong in certain situations and assume it's universally strong in every situation. Levers can get you another heart? Yeah, but like it doesn't really matter. Well, maybe we can with the glass card. Like one glass card could still get us through. We have a decently leveled flush. There's no world where we make a flush house. It's not good enough. You have to strengthen some of these kings? Oh my god, dude. Feels horrible. It feels necessary is the unfortunate thing. Unlocking flush or 5 of a kind here, but I think it's again necessary. Apple cider. Thank you for the super chat. Okay. Oh, that feels extraordinarily bad, but keep the run going. That's the important thing, right? Doesn't matter how many kings versus aces we have in our deck if we're on to the next run and dead. It's a really nice play. I think it was just, honestly, a really fortunate draw for me. Like, hitting those 3 aces does rarely happens in that spot, right? I guess now that I think about it, we actually have red seals in abundance. So what we want is to finish fixing our deck. Yeah. That's annoying. We've got both. We've got like every hand unlocked now is the problem with some of these plays. Many of these plays. Let's find him. I can no longer have to prioritize the, it might be worth just playing towards the dusk anyway. With the lucky cards, eh. Just send it. MLB is tomorrow, right? I hope so. That's what the title says. And the pinned message. And my calendar. So, I'm gonna be in big trouble if it's not. And Doc, hopefully Doc's calendar too. Look, I think Doc is on Central Time, so like, it's a much more reasonable hour for Doc than it is me. AM match is crazy. Look, fortunately, I'm already up by then most days anyway. Like, I've usually already finished editing a video or two by then, so. It's unfortunately what happens to your sleep schedule after too many years in corporate America. But why? I never broke the habit, unfortunately. Also, my dogs never broke the habit, so they were ready to go long before 8 a.m. Turn everything back to wild cards now.
Well met.
Probably do have to play for the dusk if we're doing that, though. Bro is trolling. Who is? Roffle, do you like chess? No. Because I'm bad at it. I don't mean to brag, but I do know which way the horse sweep moves. My experience with chess was my brother, who is 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we can just send it. Who is older than me. Spent time studying chess. And then played against me, who didn't study chess. So I just lost a lot. So then I said, you know what? Baseball, that's the thing for me. I'll get good at baseball and video games. I think that probably worked out. Yeah, it was a literal, like a sincere baseball, huh? Moment of my life. By God, we've done it. My grandma was out playing me at chess constantly. Well, I mean, that makes sense, though, right? But, like, an adult should probably beat a child. But when you're, like, 8, and you're super competitive with your brother who is fairly close in age to you, it's just completely and utterly demoralizing. Josh, thank you for the super chat. Genuine question, would best practice for multiplayer be just try and get as high a score as possible by anti-8? Yeah, probably. But, like, I've still got to make interesting content, right? And people like seeing the number go up. Let's see how well your brother plays after you bring a baseball bat to the board. Don't think I didn't try. Apparently they're not allowed in the house, and, like, you can't be swinging it near the glass furniture or whatever. I don't know. Wasn't my house, wasn't my rules. Will you win? Well, we're on ante 11, so I already have. We're on hearts. Let's see if we can get by with one for, like, because the boss blind is kind of gross. Nobody saw that. Okay. Or just, like, Giga fine. Well, mostly fine. Hold on. What? That's actually kind of insane. Apparently we've got... Oh, now you show up. After I have extra aces in my deck for no reason, other than to, like, not die or whatever. Ah, bad order. Didn't matter, but it was still bad order. Oh god, it's Doc Spectered. Oh, Doc. We are doing some practice for tomorrow's match, but the title of this run was going to be Call Me Ted Cruz, the way that I'm the Zodiac deck skiller. I don't know if enough non-Americans would have gotten it, though. Edsy, thank you for the raid. What a time to arrive. We're just kind of goofing around on White Stake, Zodiac deck. I hope you had a good stream. Hope somebody took over being annoying in your chat for me when I left. Zodiac killer? Yeah, Ted Cruz. But see, the joke is, it's the Zodiac deck. Right? Do we need to explain it? That I hear that makes it funnier. Using that title as the Cowards line. I don't know how Twitch would like. I don't know. They're not as bad as like TikTok. You could probably say. Well, I was gonna say skiller anyway, but. What's in here? Zodiac Unaliver. Yeah. I put Big Wee in mine once and Twitch staff showed up. Twitch staff would never debase themselves by watching this stream. Bathu, thank you for the raid. Hope you had a good one. Let's get rid of these aces because I hate them for what they did to my deck. For those of you just joining, we unfortunately had to turn some red steel seal kings into aces so that we didn't die to the plant. I picked up that move from Doc Spectred. Instead of panicking, I just made a slight deviation. We've also played every single hand, unfortunately. Wouldn't recommend it. Why did I only play one there? Or rather, discard one. Doc mentioned? Yeah. I gotta be careful. Like, I think mentioning Doc 3 times kind of summoned you like Beetlejuice, and that's how you're gonna steal all my strats for tomorrow. Why don't you use Magician? Is it for flush 5? This is where my point scoring comes from. Balatro juice. Nice. Take all the strats straight from the tableau. Calling my plays strats is being generous already, so thank you. We have not seen a single sock and buskin in 12 antes of rolling. I was hoping we'd summon it there. Why is there a strength card but no weakness card? Well, because these are based on something, right? I don't think there's a weakness in a, like, actual tarot pack, right? I don't know. I'm not really into astronomy. Do I have any 6s left? I feel like I've murdered a lot of them. Sorry. It's gonna get me banned on Twitch. I feel like I've Ted Cruz'd a lot of them. Good save, thank you. Nobody noticed. Got a lot of purple in there. How many? One? Only I drew all but one? That's actually kind of bad for setting up the dusk here. I don't need to anymore, but I want to because I like it when the number's big. Little Beam Boy, thank you for the super chat. Congrats on the high score run. That's a very E30 is no joke. Well done. And that's quite an improvement as well. Beautiful. Terrible. What's in here? No. Cool. Worst thing about Dusk is the extra brain power? I don't know what you're talking about. I've never botched a death in my life. Nobody dig up the clip, please. Or I'll have to sue you. What clip? There isn't one, because I just said it's never happened to me. It's like you're not even listening. Baron Pog Baron. Surely, with 0 hand size vouchers and 0 synergy, now is the time for the pivot, right? Well, this is an easy boss blind for getting to the dusk at least. I was gonna post it so I could meet Roffle in court. What, you think I go to my own court hearings? No, that's what I pay those highfalutin lawyers for. Holy. That might be worth a, yeah, it's probably worth a fool. Rock. Broke Roffle arc? I have $97. What are you talking about? There's your hand size synergy. Yeah, we could have gotten one singular decent hand. It probably still would have been worse than this number if we had taken the Baron there. I guess we're doing this. Until we can find some real scoring. Okay. We do have Omen Globe. Let's just do this for simplicity's sake. As well as this, in case we do get the idol. What are Roffle's chances against Doc? I don't know. I beat Edzy before. I'm 1-2 against Edzy, and Edzy beat Doc. I think I'm 2-3 against Doc overall. So not great, but okay. Reflect. Thank you for the super chat. We played Teamfight Tactics. Yeah. Yeah, I also agree that there is some overlap. I'm just bad at auto battlers. I still find them fun. I think Roffle has the most potential out of everyone. I mean, Edzy's already beat him though, so clearly not out of everyone. Why has everyone got to sleep on Edzy? Went like undefeated through the regular season.
Well met.
Game Boy Light. Thank you for the gifted sub. Oh, whoops. We're gonna clear it anyway. Like, we've already been through Ante 12, right? To win on a consistent basis? I don't know about that. I've made some pretty big blunders already in other matchups. If anything, again, Edzy going undefeated demonstrates that, like, Edzy is the the most consistent, or has the most potential. So I'd still disagree with that. Let's go here. Undefeated is pretty consistent. I mean, I don't know how much more consistent you can get than that, in fact. Stop being humble? I'm not being humble. I'm being realistic. I think there's no reason to assume right now that, like, anyone aside from maybe, or other than Doc and Edzy, are favored to win. Just because they put up very good showings in the regular season. Do we plan on doing anything to the Red Seals? We already have. They are our scoring tech right now. Why not buy Wheel of Fortunes for 3? Wouldn't 1.5 increase be big if on last Joker? Nope. It would be small on any Joker. It's like, it's one extra trigger on an Ancient Joker. Right now, we have 2 Ancient Jokers. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3. So 15, 16, 17. We have 17 triggers on 2 Ancient Jokers. That would give us 1 trigger on 1 Ancient Joker. That's not even accounting for, we also have those 17 triggers for half the time on this Bloodstone. So no. Even if we hit Polychrome on all 3 Jokers, it will not meaningfully impact our score. Now they have more experience with the multiplayer mod. What's the biggest thing you feel you've learned about the format? Speed is key. Getting online and getting online quickly is, like, pretty much all that matters. Would you replace Dusk with Oops All Sixes? No, I'd replace Chad, if anything. There's, like, Dusk is incredibly important for us right now since we haven't found a sock. Speed in terms of rounds? Yeah. I should have been copying the Chad this whole time. Gotta get your deck figured out quickly? Yes. Like, you don't have... Like, on a normal high score run like this, you essentially have, like, 8 to 9 antes to like, sort out your deck. Maybe even more if you have the right Joker set up. You basically just have 6 antes on multiplayer. Maybe less than that. Jackson, thank you for the super chat. Okay, so everything is kings, so an idol is available to us now. Amon, thank you for the 3 months. Let's make more of the red prince. Whoops. Let's do this so we can farm some money. The Good. Oh god, we're gonna have to reroll early. Okay, that one's fine. It's not worth going for Showman to replace Chad. I have too many things that already are just, like, improvements over Chad. Like, I essentially have 2 open Joker slots, but I kind of need them for the scoring. Like, this wants to be a blueprint, this wants to be an idol, so Showman doesn't really, you know, change the Jokers that I need right now. We got Invisible, would you? Yeah, Invisible probably. I might even sell out of the Bloodstone for an Invisible if we found another reasonable Joker. Should see the rest of our deck. This is the card that we want, though. Shoop. Bloodstone variants, I guess, is why that's lower. Take some money. I will take a death. And a temperance. Probably fine. Probably don't need that. We've got decent deck fixing already. Alright. Gibby, thank you for the super chat. Like, I just want to get these ugly clubs out of here. Ironclad isn't ugly? I mean, he's no defect. Certainly no red prince. I want to find the gold seal. Where do you get your mods? From the official Bellatra Discord. That said, I haven't been playing many mods recently. So there is one that I'm looking forward to that is apparently close. And you plan on doing it again when I have more time? Probably like after the end of the month, next month. Hey, there we go. May has been quite busy. We need potato card. You know what? I misread that at the start, but you're absolutely right. If we could get sock now, we'll be in business. Uncommon, by the way. I mean, living up to its name, right? Holy. All right, 1, 2, 3. Probably slightly better on the dusk, but doesn't matter either way. I'm just gonna pretend like the Bloodstone isn't here because oftentimes it isn't. Like, look at it not doing a. Is it? Are you okay, Bloodstone? Did anyone else see that? 2? 3 out of 15? I saw 2. Okay, I'm getting mixed reports. It was either 2 or 3, but that's absurd. Avi, thank you for the super chat. I mean, eventually we could get out of the... Everything is a heart, so eventually we could realistically get out of the Ancient Joker as well. I kind of like it right now. What was our score? $17? Okay, yeah. We're fine this ante. Next ante is the concern. The club? Oh, I should have re-rolled before we entered this shop. It's a chance of rolling a lucky worth to pick up negative Joker here. 0? About as close to 0 as you can imagine. Guessing we already passed the heart reroll our boss and can't reroll it? No, we can't. That's why I needed to do it beforehand in case I needed to like emergency snag a luchador. We? Mime. Not the... Well, that's also the first mime that we've seen. Is this just better? For... I don't know. I just don't like Bloodstone without an oops. That's fine. Less frustrating. Yeah, at least it gives us like a flat baseline for our score. Okay, well
met.
I just want all of these fellas to look the same. Neb, thank you for the 4 months. Two times 1.5 to the second for ballots. Is that correct? No, it's 2 times 2 times 1.5 to the second because we're copying the idol.
Well met.
The Shiru, thank you for the 3 months. It's just, oh no, it's you.
Well met.
Mahemet, thank you for the gifted subs. Okay, well that is better than what we were scoring with the Bloodstone, so confirmation. I have 1 ante to find something. Most of my, like, useful jokers here are rare as well. I think we just find the sock. Resisted the photo chat? I've, like, already sold both. That ship has sailed. Why does streamer always look sad? That's literally just my face. I don't know what you want me to do about it. L. Thank you for the bits. Why do people do that? Because they are not functioning members of society and don't know how to talk to people. Unlucky. Cool.
Well met.
Dracula's father, thank you for the 6 months. Wait. How old does that make you? Jeez, and I thought I was old. What happens if we run into a suit boss? We re-roll it as we have done numerous times. There is, I think, 2 more that we could encounter, though. 17? Oh, so we're through this ante. I just want to have a nice uniform deck. Don't read too much into what that says about me. This gives me additional time to find the sock. Do you prefer always look sad, mad, or resting bitch face? I would prefer like people not like hyperfixate on my appearance in any way, to be honest with you, because that's weird. But I realize that's maybe like inevitable, so instead you could just like keep it to yourself. I don't care. DJ Soup and Salad. Right around lunchtime, too. Welcome to the stream. Hope you had a good stream. We're kind of at the tail end of this weird, idle, ancient Joker hodgepodge of a run here. But welcome, folks.
Well met.
Holy. Visual Sensations, thank you for another set of gifted subs. Do you win without Dusk on this ante? I don't know, to be honest with you. I mean, we were just at this ante, right? Dusk does add quite a bit because we have 2 scoring jokers. But it only gives us 1 additional trigger, I guess. You're just trying to distract me, so I botched the Dusk again. For the first time ever. Bronco, thank you for the bits.
Well met.
Holy. Chumble, thank you for the gifted subs. I mean, we don't have the jokers we want anyway, so just hex them. It's tempting to go with those lucky cards, but...
Well met.
I mean, it's probably correct to go with the lucky cards enough times... and then just, like, send the last hand with the wild cards, but that sounds like an awful lot of work, you know? We could just kill the cards instead. Or kill the ones that I don't like. The
Well met.
Bloodstone is back. What is going on? Brumo and Pizza Lawyer, thank you for the subs. And Dave, thank you for the
Well
bits.
met.
Stop it. Chrysalis, thank you for the gifted subs as well. Stop giving me money. Save that. We're doing a charity drive at the end of the month. Save your generosity for the charity. I don't need your money, but I do appreciate it. Thank you. Los Craqueros. Wait, am I allowed to say that on Twitch? Thank you for the prime.
Well met.
And Slendy Banana. Thank you for the prime. Probably should have skipped for that voucher. Augie, thank you for the bits. Would steel cards make this better, or is it too late? Steel cards, when we play a 5-card hand, so it would look like this, right? We get 3, that's 1.5 to the third. Again, consider how that compares to how many Ancient Joker triggers we're getting, right? It's just, like, not going... We need 13 zeros. We're currently scoring 5 zeros above this. What? T-Smoke. My God. Thank you for another 25 gifted subs.
Met.
And then Scaife. Thank you for the 2 months as well. Temperance is good.
Well met.
Cave, thank you for the prime. And Kuzi, thank you for the bit. Stop giving me money. I appreciate it, but it's unnecessary. Alright. We've got like 1.5 more antes to find the sock. Hey, congrats on the Nanim frag. Stop giving me money kind of sounds like stop hitting yourself to me. Yeah, that's kind of... yeah, well... But sincerely.
Well met.
Cash, thank you for the prime. What's the charity drive for? Next week we'll be... not just me, myself and many other folks in the Balatro community are going to be doing a week-long drive for the American Heart Association. There will be a bunch of events and that kind of stuff throughout the week. You might see a lot of collabs between Balatro streamers and a lot of people that maybe haven't played Balatro in a while coming back to check it out. Visual Sensations, thank you for the gifted subs. And Woggle. Or Wally Weagle and Vindel, thank you for the primes. Jeez. Alright. Temperance. Temperance. So what do we need? We need 9 cards total to make the dusk work. Challenge accepted.
Well met.
I've seen 2 mimes now and 0 socks. Preston, thank you for the gifted sub. This Joker sucks. Haha. Incredible. Hanging on to the hangman for next run? No, we're gonna use it. Don't worry. Alright, so we're through anti-15 we've already seen, right? Good. Just what I needed is more discards. Look, I know it cost me money, but I probably will death that long term.
Well met.
Drop Zilla, thank you for the 2 months. Don't look, Jake. Wait, are we going to 0 here? 2. Oh, no. Well, rip our money. You do 2, 4, 6, 8, and you have 5 cards left. 2, 4, 6. Oh, you're right. You're right. You're right. I counted 5 hands instead of. Instead of the 4. Immediately punished for no cola. I mean, to an extent, yeah. I can't believe we haven't seen an Ecto, despite having Omen Globe for so long.
Well met.
Mock Tart. Thank you for the prime. I think it's the planet voucher that clogs things a lot more than like tarot on Zodiac deck. Feels like it is. I don't know if we can take that here. I think we just die. Visual, thank you for 10 more gifted subs. Jeez.
Well met.
And Chumble, thank you for 10 more. Where did that one come from? Oh, Slade, thank you for the bits. Ballad is giving you times 36? Yeah, so we'll die, right? 3, it would be... Maybe not? Because we were at, like, the high end of E18, weren't we? Or am I misremembering? Rasta, thank you for the gifted subs. No? 2.6? Oh, if it's 2.6, no, we're dead. Yeah, if it's 2.6, we're dead because, like, we lose more than an E in that case, technically. We'd be at, like, the high end. We'd barely be able to pass this one. Still need 2 rounds, though. Oh, right. I thought we were on this. Yeah, we're up against the... Yeah, no, there's just no taking it. Zeta, thank you for the bits. Alright. We're officially on a clock to find that sock. We want to survive the next NT to activate it anyway. Yeah, we passed that part. That bridge has been crossed. Kind of lucky that we just ended up with exactly the right number of cards, this ante, to make this work without botching it. Like, that was not at all intentional.
Well met.
Voitoy, thank you for the 2 months. Oh, that's funny. I mean, we really only replace, like, a little bit here, right? So it's not even that big of an improvement because this is on diamonds. Yeah, we just have to find the sock. God. Or the blueprint would do it as well. That wasn't worth the money. Those invisibles would have been nice earlier in the run. Okay. Is he playing 2 cards instead of 1? Because of the boss blind that it was. Because I want to keep my money. We did have a pretty long conversation about that. But I suppose he might have just gotten here. I guess the one hope is that maybe this will save me. Especially if we glass up. But I think it's not the case. Doesn't matter where this goes. It doesn't, I don't think? Nah, I don't think it does either. But we already know, like, the base case that keeping my jokers where they were doesn't win. It's probably going to be a worse score, in fact. But why didn't you play 2 hands the same? 2 flush 5s. Well, I would have not had enough cards, and it wouldn't have. It would have moved this number from 1E or 1.050 E17 to 2100 E17, and I would have been short still. Actually, it wouldn't even have done that because we were so reliant on the dusk. So, because it would have made me more likely to die if I did that. It would have killed me. All right, I'm gonna take a quick break. I need to get some water. Probably change out of the sweatshirt, and I'll return shortly. All right. So there is a chance that we encounter Nandre tomorrow as well if we make it to the finals, if we each make it to the finals. But really, I just want to have an excuse to play Plasma deck and have some fun. Okay. I think this is fine. These are the kind of, this is why I practice on Plasma, yeah. Because like my routine for the early game is not super sharp compared to like other decks. Shouldn't Roffle be trying out Gold State green deck for Doc? I can't escape it, man. Literally every aspect of my life gets backseated now. Oh, welcome, Dancy.
Well met.
Mohammed, thank you for the prime. About 9 is decent money. So is a Hermit, though. Let's go Jupiter here. Might allow me to take both of these and get value off of each. Dancy, thank you for the donation. Appreciate that. Playoffs have multiplayer rules or no? Well, it's the same as the regular season. But a best of 5 instead of a best of 3. Okay. Who needs jokers with that amount of leveling? Bushmeat, thank you for the membership. Okay. It's not a flush, but this probably works with the scary face to get through. Okay. Just buy this out. I hate everything in here. Well, maybe the lucky 4s could be something. Krylus, thank you for the donation. Should probably check in here for a red seal or polychrome. I think we need that. Jeez. That's a lot of score thanks to the ice cream. I think I underestimated that. Shoot the moon. This is good money with a delayed gratification in tow. Do we want to try and force a hack build here? We haven't done a hack build in a bit. Welcome, Nemser. Buy photo? I mean, not yet. Photo's always going to leave at some point on a high score run. But this just probably speeds up the process. For some reason, for me, hack runs aren't that fun. I mean, you have fewer options, is I imagine part of it. Just in case we get stuck doing another Baron build. Should be paying attention to my score. So what does it look like when we play a 2-pair? Okay, that gets through. They stack orcs with Fib. Not on a run like this, and not super well on Plasma deck either, but... let's give ourselves some flexibility here, I suppose. Probably just want the money. Hangman was maybe better. I don't know if we're going for gratification value here. It'll depend on our draw. We really want to be playing a flush. Yeah. I'm not gonna... this is good enough. Oh! Pause champ? Oh. Look, maybe we'll get an invisible Joker. Let's do this. Jets overhating Chico? Yeah. I mean, it's just because, like, the upside of, we have so many levels in Flush. What are we playing? Clubs? The upside of some of the other legendaries, like, especially Trib and, Perkio on a white stake run is, like, unfortunate to lose out on. I think that's the main thing, or the main reason for chat's sadness here. Hearts. I really want to play this 4. Without just throwing like a high card 4. That would... okay, well. Cool, that was very worth it. How good is 5 Chico? I mean, can be very good if you get the right setup, but it takes a lot of specific jokers and quite a bit of luck. There we go. Welcome, Salad. Good thing we have that oops all 6s, right? Yeah, good thing we have that oops all 6s. kind of thought this ancient would be doing more with how many levels we have in Flush, but without retriggers, I guess it's not great. Oh, it was a royal flush, is that why? Whoops. Flurbs. Game sound is delayed. You should probably refresh your stream then. Or turn off low latency mode. Still not as good as I want it to be. The planet is Royal Flush, Neptune. They're all, it's just a straight flush. Red Seal is pretty good. Another reason to potentially go Hackermans. Oh, welcome, Leo. I've not gotten a single money hit on any of those. So, I'm gonna sue. Cool. It's not a royal flush this time. Alright, we need to find scoring, like, immediately. Is that good? Doesn't feel like it's good with what we've got going on right now. I was really hoping we'd get a random money shot there after selling the oops. That would have been justice. Was this a good play? I don't know. Maybe. Felt like the best play that we had available to us at the time. We're probably buying out the bottom part of this shop. I don't know how we're drawing these flushes with the stuntman still. But we sure are. Jokers have been kind of catastrophic. Hello. Pareidolia would work here. Maybe. It's kind of an unfortunate long-term use of a... It's not good with the showman or stuntman. What was I thinking? Take a purple though. I didn't need to sell that. Miscounted. Okay, this might be a problem. Oof. They're boss blind. Four, so we need something here. I really don't know what we're doing with this run. This feels terrible. This could be a heart or a spade. Just absolutely no information as to what that is. Okay, we know that that's... Probably dead here. Thank God. That run was miserable, man. Alright, we'll run it back. Three kings is enough here. How do you get your hair like that? It gets cut that way?
Well met.
Eddie Spaghetti, thank you for the prime. Give me with the 10 here. Thank you. That's probably an unnecessarily greedy, like those weren't good discards. That's good. 50 chips. No more thinking. Who will win the MLB match, you or Spectre? Well, that's what we're gonna find out tomorrow. If we knew that, we wouldn't have to play the match.
Well
I want to know
met.
now. Then sleep for the next several hours or invent a time machine. Rage Quit Connor, thank you for the prime. Sure, we'll go tower mode. Oh, I thought we were... Could have bought the blank there. Already looks better than the last run. I mean, yeah, we have money and scoring, so it's a big improvement over last run. Although I should have bought the blank. That was a bit of a fumble. Cool. Maybe like my high card to be weaker than it is now, because we're not able to farm the reserve parking very well. Fram, thank you for another raid. Welcome to the stream. Came at a good time. We're just getting things started. Matthew, thank you for the super chat. Congrats on the win. Holy! It's beautiful. Actually, maybe could have afforded a voucher skip there. Oh my god. Oops, all foils. Okay. Sure. I want the egg, but I don't think it... Well, if we're spamming high card, we don't need this. So. Any sixes? Discarding fives. Okay, that's an immolate. People ask if it's a natural negative. I wonder if they think about whether it's been worth using an ecto with the jokers we currently have. The answer is yes. Because people people don't think about that type of thing. That's why they constantly ask me why I'm holding the ecto when I do, or why I didn't use an ecto when it's very bad to do so. People also like think negative tag skips are good for some reason, so they could be assuming that it's coming from there. Huge. More jokers equals more power? Yeah, exactly. I'll take this. And this. Discarding eights. Oh, that's a six. Trance is pretty good here. It's a pretty big trance pickup. We have telescope as well, yeah. Pushing Nan in? Probably not. I mean, if it happens, it happens. But I'm just kind of vibing right now. It's another 6. We're discarding for 9s. We have how many 6s remaining? 0. Unless? No strength.
We're gonna be rich.
Anubis. I give you the tip. Appreciate that. Glad you're enjoying the YouTube. And Gibby Gaming, thank you for the legendary membership. Appreciate that. You can go now, and you're in. We probably need to play a pair or something into the boss blind, so that we don't maybe a 2-pair. Nemzer, thank you for the prime. Still would like a red seal since we whiffed on the 6 cents. Got a lot of gold seals already. Let's hold money. Of course. Should get in the habit of actually checking that though. That's pretty good. Let's do this. And also purple. You're pretty trash, unfortunately. Not bad. Got 5s. That's a shame. Doesn't matter. Gibby, thank you for the super chat. Better pull out the green square stencil build for the tournament. Got a flex. Oof. I don't know if that's gonna do it or not, but I appreciate the confidence.
Well met.
J-Train, thank you for the 2 months. 80 chips. Let's just get a temperance here. Cool. Now I can justify maybe selling that egg. Watch there be a Baron in here. Ah. Lucky. Oh, should have been more patient. Nope. Okay. Yeah, this is actually kind of a bad time to have picked up a mime, isn't it? But at least we're past the boss. Once we actually get past the boss. Go for 2s. That should be our last 2, right? Nope. There's one more. Better now than hunting for an anti-14? Yeah. Like, it's kind of a no-go boss blind at a certain point if we do end up in a Baron build. Yeah. I think we picked that up, but don't necessarily use it, and certainly not every round. Eva, thank you for the 2 months. Appreciate that. Early DNA? Yeah, it's a little too early when we don't have a red seal. But still probably better to have than not. Can make like blue seal value off of it, if anything. So probably nothing here. Okay, this is decent pacing for the reserve parking farming. Yep. Okay. Still not yet time to flood our deck with kings. Probably worth picking that up though. What's in here? My card. Probably move away from like less good jokers like this. Really just want to find that blue seal. Annoying. There is a blue seal in here, right? Yeah, it's just consistently bottom decked. Okay, there it is. Did you want to DNA the gold? Nope. I wanted to DNA the blue. But also, long term, I don't want to DNA anything that isn't a red seal. But I don't know how realistic it is to find a red seal right now. Purple is something. It's another useless, well, rebate's very good. What is this draw? There we go. Rebate is literally useless this hand. Well, I mean, so was the scary face. That's a good pickup. So I need to figure out how I'm going to find a red seal, though. Honestly, I probably can't take that because of the negative jokers. Like, I think it's just too many bad hits for me right now. Oh, hey, there's the blue seal. I don't think I want two of them, though. Like, it's already kind of sketchy adding one. We don't have a red seal at all. That's why we're not copying with the DNA. Can't sell the net negative rebate? Yeah, exactly. That's why, like, It just kind of takes invisible off the table, so it's not purely upside. It's obviously better to have it than not, but invisible isn't very good for these type of runs anyway. Fives. Oh, I forgot I had the the blueprint already. I also forgot about the mime copying. It's been a while since we've done something like this. Okay. Alright, Red Seal has probably got to either come from a spectral pack or a standard pack, so let's get to work. Brendan, thank you for the super chat. Well, we found our aces at least. Ah, I forgot the mime again. We need 8 strengths. It's a lot easier to find than a red seal, typically. So, gotta do something. I mean, I guess. Okay, there it is. Wonder if ooh, maybe should have copied the purple there. I should have copied the purple there. That would have been worth copying twice, actually.
Well met.
Kobo, thank you for the prime. For 5s. Well, a deja vu here would solve a lot of problems. It did not. These are all incredibly useless. I think we have money, we need deck fixing. Toss it on at the end, I suppose. Okay, we're not gonna forget this time. So many natural negatives? Yeah, and one of them good. Alright, I really need to start, like, actually paying attention and moving the blueprint. What? We need strength still. It's fine. Wait, I don't have reserve parking anymore. This isn't gonna win, so there's no point in really worrying too much about that. Thank you, Swash. Swash contributed. We don't have any of the necessary vouchers even? Yeah, we're very far off from like a legitimate Nana push, but that does have the capacity to change very quickly. I also like kind of botched it by missing the blank voucher early. That's a big deal. So could find a better red seal. Still could find a strength. Let's go in threes. Yeah, I need to actually start getting some arrow value. There's a 3. I don't know if I actually want to go whole hog on guess I could see what's inside of here, but that does make the rebate a little bit worse. Genuine question, would you consider a Perkio in an observatory? I have neither. Like, I don't control those things, right? I have telescope. Really have, like, great jokers that I can part ways with right now. So it's like, I don't know. I don't think about things that are very unlikely to happen. If it happens, I'll make a decision. But there's a strength finally. But like, I don't know, planing around getting a legendary is kind of silly to me. Then Perkio cryptid easier. How do I get cryptid? It's a really important pool to get as well. I missed money there. Just go here. So. Six strengths left? Yeah. Yep. Or 3 strengths and 3 fools again. Is there any way of using Observatory without Perkio? I mean, the game is balanced around completing Anti-8, right? Observatory with 2, even 3 inventory slots is quite a lot of times molt, right? So, like, that's its use case. Runs aren't meant to go deep into endless. Or the game isn't balanced around runs going deep into endless. Discarding queens. I don't think that's... Like, I could strength these into queens and get money. I think it's more important to save every strength that we hit for the card that we need. Do I need more of these? What does my deck look like? Probably not, right? I'm having a hard time finding the 7 as it is, so let's just send this. Okay, that could make this a little bit easier. So could this. Foiled again. Looking for Fool here. Discarding. I don't have any 6s left, do I? I don't have any 5s left either. Unfortunate. Oh, we hit the strength. I want to use the strength first. What's your opinion on the Minecraft movie? I have 0 opinions on Minecraft movie. Actually, scratch that. I have 1 opinion. It's a shame that it didn't work out for Matt Berry to be cast as originally planned because he's great. That was needlessly wasteful. Could have gone better for me. Gotta keep this full. I don't have anything against Jack Black. I don't care either way. I just like Matt Berry. You have to get Ecto for Showman, right? No, I'll probably sell a Brainstorm for Showman. I think would be the plan right now. But also, this probably just isn't going nano because I kind of botched the early game a lot when I wasn't really paying attention. I have everything against Jack Black. I mean, he kind of did Kyle dirty, right? So I guess that's one thing that I maybe have against him. Other way. Sucks he wasn't in it. Matt Berry was in it, just not like he was meant to be the lead, and then ended up like had a scheduling conflict, I think, with the final season of What We Do in the Shadows, and had to like take a smaller role. Kyle? Is that his name? Yeah, Kyle Gass. What? Cage? Got gaslighting me into thinking I got his name wrong. I like the Minecraft movie. And I love that for you. I'm just not gonna see it. Trying to manage all this is a nightmare. Who put all these purples into my deck? Here. And here. I hope Pikachu ever did this. Yeah, we're all looking for him.
Well met.
Oh, that was a pretty decent score. Nix, thank you for the 5 months. My only gripe is my girlfriend's kids won't stop randomly saying chicken jog. You can't wait for them to forget about it in 2 weeks. That's basically like my chat experience a lot of the time. Not necessarily with chicken jockey, but with whatever like the flavor of the week term is. Looks inside. Strength. Yeah, we're just like voucher poor here.
Well
What are we discarding? Kings. No strength again. Hellbound, thank you for the super chat. Yeah, the psychic is brutal on these type of runs. Sorry that happened to you. And do it. Thank you for the 2 months. Any more purples for me? Okay. Strength. Do I need to play a pair here? Did I discard too many kings? Possibly. I'm out of kings. Yeah, we're just gonna have to eat the money loss here. Feels bad. Ouch. How will we ever financially recover from this? And back over the interest cap. It's a reroll voucher at least. That's a good one to get rid of. No colas though. That might be another one where we have to sell out of the brainstorm for it.
Well met.
How hard is it to find strength? Return gamer, they give it the 3 months. It's impossible, in fact. Oh my god. Yeah, all Terras are equally likely. Oh my god. Surely there's an easier... Nope. I've got plenty of purple. Strength? Oh, look who decided to show up. Gun Kings. Okay. Maybe it's in here. Unreal. Would you not use Wheel of Fortune? Because it's bad to do so. Because of the very informative pinned message. The dollar is more valuable than the score it could possibly provide, even if it hits polychrome. It'll only be good if it hits DNA, that's true. That could be a reason to take it, actually. To just try and, like, have it land on DNA. Because we can spare some. And given how far behind we are, that may be worth doing, but... One day I'm going to post my social security number in the pinned message because I know just how secure it will be. Oh, fantastic. We're getting closer. A strength and a fool? Nah. A strength and a fool. Right. Let's maybe save the death now. Nah. We've got enough purple that we have, like, on-command death, right? Uh-oh. Let's do this. I don't want DNA value here. Ship it. So we're 3 strengths away now. Chariot the red seal? No. That's a bad play. We need money, not strength. So, going to refrain from doing that. Because we want... Yep. We want that king to be gold once it becomes... Or that 10 to be gold once it becomes a king. Okay. Gotta hit the 1 and 4 before you can hit the 1 and 5, I guess. This sock is taunting me. Okay, now we can full discard for purple at least. Unlucky. What are we discarding? Kings? Strength? Come on. Strength. I'm gonna keep the fool around. Kind of costs us money not to get DNA value, but it's still just not good to get DNA value right now. Has anyone ever gotten $50 from Temperance? Many times, yeah. It's not particularly rare. Greifeld, thank you for the bits. He's dying is important. 33 cards. That should make it easier to find the 10 once we hit our strengths. Let's make even smaller card. Here's smaller deck, though. This sock is relentless. We spent, what, 14 antes rolling for it last game? Oh my god. Just give me the strength, man. Greifeld, thank you for the bits. Does it make sense for Baron high yield basket inflation linked municipal bonds, or does Polychrome 8 Ball solve this? You're gonna want to discuss that one with your financial advisor. Not financial advice. What do you have for me? I'm losing my mind here. Can't take that. Boy. Would be cool to have an overstock right about now. Yeah, this run has like no real potential. Oh no, don't tell me. Don't tell me. it's going to be a card that we discard, isn't it? Why are we here, if only to suffer? At least we have it now. Gonna get deja vu in a pack now? It's... yeah. Well, that's good. That'll make it more likely we find the... okay. Here's what we're gonna do. Strength. Strength. I think we still probably do cryptid this. And then kill these two. Actually, I should have held the strength in the Fool. We just need one more strength, though, and that feels good. Doesn't feel good. Kings. Oh. Okay. We've done it. We can finally use the DNA, chat. Oh my god. It's beautiful. We can finally play the video game now. A 5 came a long way. I mean, I told you we could do it. The question is now if we can, like, make up from our earlier blunders. That was a 5? Yeah. Bungler. Kind of need a showman still, but also probably need this money. Like, this is extremely unlikely to nana for a wide variety of reasons. Mostly we don't have vouchers. We don't have double tags for voucher skips. We don't have a lot of the necessary pieces. That's okay. Maybe this hitting the DNA would be cool. I'm 0 for a lot. Oh my, I'm not going to complain anymore. That said, I have missed a lot of wheels, but maybe it's just the game saving me the pain of it not hitting the DNA anyway. I saw that negative... Hold on, let me move this. Saw that negative brainstorm the other day and wanted to let you know you only need 1.5 natural negatives to beat Anti-32 in case you ever want to go the distance for... Oh. Okay. That's good to know. So basically you need 2. But like, you can take gambles on rare skips or negative skips with a rare skip. Does that stack? To try and make that happen? Or just make a lot of money and roll with the showman, I guess. Hello? Okay, just hit the DNA. Anubis, thank you for the bits. Have a good day at work. Thank you for watching. What happens if you hit the DNA? Then we can take an ecto without selling the DNA. Guessing the challenge now is turning the gold steels into steel. We've got a long time before we care about that, and it's not really a challenge. Especially with how many purples we have. It's more of a challenge for chat not to freak out over the fact that we still have gold cards when we're scoring like millions, billions more than the score requirement. Which ante do you need steel? It depends. We got a late start on our deck. And we're later in the run, so we might have to go a little bit earlier just so that we don't... because we have less time now, but... like, it's just... Oh! Huge. It has never once been the limiting factor for this run. But again, this run isn't likely to go Nan-Inf anyway. Okay, we're done rolling wheels now. We're just looking for Ecto, which we do have... the first stage of it. Probably want to start getting out of these as well. How many non-kings? Actually, not that many, but we might as well get our Terras while we have them. Cool. Hitting the DNA with the wheel is important because it blocks the Ecto from landing on the DNA. Still looking for a showman. Still looking for a lot of vouchers. These probably would... Do I have to take that? Puts the run at risk, but like if we want a chance at Nan-Inf, we have to take it. Probably do want to replace it with something soon. Just remove the temptation. I think we're still fine here. Use blueprint to get multiple double tags from the one soda. Well, yeah, you have to sell the blueprint, though. I just sold a brainstorm. I don't want to do that. Why don't you want the Ecto to hit the DNA? I think you're very confused. Or trolling. Not sure. Hey, welcome, Bill. Ecto? No Ecto. It's getting a little close for my heart. Well, we haven't even, like, moved our Joker order, so it's not close at all. So don't worry about it.
Well met.
Lava, thank you for the prime.
Well met.
And Teal, thank you as well. It's already wins, we know.
Well met.
Touche, thank you for the prime.
Well met.
And Nuid, thank you as well. What happened to Brainstorm? We sold it for the card sharp. Don't want tarot? What am I going to use tarots for? I don't want tarots more than I want $10. Like, tarots are usually for deck fixing. What value do I get out of tarots here? Okay. Hack won't leave me alone. I'm out here trying to find a showman and hack some. Now the strengths are plentiful. Add it to the pile. Probably just rolled a 25. I don't know. I've honestly, like, largely checked out from this run already. Woof. Did not want to draw those. This might still get by, though. That's funny.
Well met.
Gojuron, thank you for the prime. Alrex, thank you for the bits. Roffle coming soon to a cinema near you. Does that mean what I think it means? So I'm looking forward to it. Thank you for the bits. What's the card chart for? Just the good vibes. No ecto. It got too hot and I had to take my hoodie off earlier, so like it makes me feel better. Like he's just chilling. Could really confuse some people by taking that. I guess we are. No, we're looking for an uncommon still. There he is. Nice. Okay, now we roll a little bit harder, or probably about the same amount. And we would really prefer it to be blueprints. But obviously I can't really be picky here. It's got to be a reroll. That's not great. Bean is uncommon too, isn't it? Yeah. What's that got to do with anything? Might be time to make some steel. At least start. Especially since we're not really adding that many copies when we only have the blueprint and not the brainstorm as well. Gojeron, thank you for the donation as well. Oh, I was convinced that this was going to be the shop where I get an ecto and I was going to be so upset. More. There's supposed to be a major update in June. Nobody has said anything about a date, except for you just now. I appreciate that, Matt. Who knows, maybe I'm Thunk? No, you're not, because... Local... You're not gonna believe this, but Local Thunk's Twitch handle is Local Thunk. The wall? Oh no. So useless too. That's really funny though. Matthias, thank you for the 4 months. Appreciate that.
Well met.
Holy, thank you for the 50 gifted as well. And Pink Chunky Boots, thank you for the 6 months in advance. All right, what are we doing here? Right, this. God, having all these jokers
Well met.
is so difficult. It's so hard to like, I just keep dropping my cards from my massive deck all over the place. Or sorry, from my Magnum deck. Scribble Sean, thank you for the Prime. Appreciate that. And Matthias, thank you for another 50 gifted. Jeez. $52 cards looks average to me. You're right. We gotta get those numbers up. Ecto? I mean, Ecto is honestly just kind of sad here. Could have been useful. What is going on? Obamana? Soda? Did I miss a... Did I miss Jake? Obama soda? Oh. Sorry. Botched my own bit. The reason not to take Foil Baron over Baron. What do we want to Ecto? Any of these jokers, but... So, like, the reason not to is that it cost me... Oh, that won? Why did that win? Like, we want Wheel to land anywhere but on the Showman. We would happily trade a Showman for a Foil Showman. But, like, the Baron is one of our Ecto targets, one of our 2 Ecto targets that we have left. Baja Bussy Blaster, thank you for the donation. Appreciate that. Stonks. Boy, the strengths do be flowing here. There he is again. Leave me alone. Three Barons before any copy of Joker is crazy. I don't think it's that crazy. It's pretty well within the realm of possibilities. This is not going to win this time. Well, I was wrong last time. Matthias, thank you for the gifted. Really appreciate that. Consider keeping your membership after the gifted. Well, I appreciate the the sales pitch. Thank you, Matthias. Appreciate that. Okay, just die. Oh, no. I didn't. It should be fine, but I did
Well
not
met.
copy correctly. The weirdest one, thank you for the 41 months. That is a long time. Alright. Soon we'll be able to put this run out of my misery. Shiny. I've seen so many showmen. Oh, hey, we can sell one of the swashbucklers. Not the swash? No, I'm just kidding. We'll sell the bloodstone. Oh no, we reset the bus. Unreal. Where's the stupid mime? Beltcore, thank you for the super chat. Congrats on the wedding, and good luck tomorrow to you as well. Is this what Doc Spector meant when they said 1.5 nat negatives? Yeah, I think so. I think so. It's gotta be. It's the only thing that makes sense, right? There we go. Oh no, that keeps me alive longer. Foil though? That doesn't matter. Or am I rolling? We might end this run early so that I can watch like the match that's about to happen. We'll see what our vouchers look like in the next ante. We're rolling for brainstorm. I can't take a brainstorm right now is the problem. Why does this keep happening though? We really need to cut some of these, but... Why can't this nan inf? It's several antes too slow, and like I'm just way behind. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need way too many vouchers. And I played poorly at the beginning of the run, so there's not a high probability that I can make up the ground that I lost by playing poorly at the beginning. MCAT, thank you for the super chat. Should I quit my job to sock my buskin full time? I mean, it depends on how much you can earn from that. I don't know. I haven't looked into the economics of socking anyone's buskin, to be honest with you. Why sell magician when you only have 2 swashbucklers? I don't know what you're asking. Nor am I too concerned to find out, to be honest with you. Meant Showman? Oh, okay. That makes sense. There's a nat negative brainstorm in here, right? Card Sharp's back, sell a blueprint for a Card Sharp. I appreciate that, Akari. Good luck on your exam tomorrow. Wait, we won again? Why do we keep winning before I want to? Alright, let's take a look at our voucher situation. And our skips. And our ecto. Unlucky. There we go. Now we're cooking. $1,000, holy moly! Yeah, we're a little broke for this run, unfortunately. Oh, God. Wait, maybe that ends my suffering right now. Holy, what a draw. No, we're still alive. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's this. Dr. Bootyologist, thank you for the donation. Jeez.
Well met.
And Mr. Poe, thank you for the prime. All right. I think we're going to pause it here, pick it back up on Monday. Level 100 high card. Because I'm, like, losing focus because it's, first of all, getting very hot in here. Second of all, I want to watch the Major League Balatro match. So we're going to put it on pause, and we'll pick it up on Monday. Video will go up as usual. I will be starting stream at 8 a.m. Pacific time tomorrow. So like 4 hours earlier than I normally start the stream. That will be my match against Doc Spectred. And we'll see how that goes. There will potentially be a second match in the evening or later that day. Thank you all for watching. Appreciate you hanging out. And I will, I'll see you soon. If you're on YouTube, go check out Zano. I think Zano is streaming his match, or his perspective of the match on YouTube. If you're on Twitch, stick around. I'm going to send you over that way. So, thank you for watching, everybody. And, yeah, I guess I'll see you tomorrow.